Hello, everyone. I'm here this evening to share my experiences interacting with unhoused residents and the additional extreme harms they endure trying to survive, particularly in the winter without protection. Niagara Region declared a state of emergency regarding homelessness, mental health, and addictions in February 2023. We've reached a crisis point. When our shelters are full at capacity or restrictions are in place for some individuals, or when out of the cold programs remain closed due to the harsh policy restrictions, our unhoused residents are forced to find alternate places to sleep. Many alternatives are dehumanizing, disheartening. Imagine trying to find a safe place to lay down during a snowstorm, pouring rain, freezing rain, or in bitter cold temperatures. Safety risks include frostbite, hypothermia, broken bones from slips and falls, and hit and runs, to name a few. Without safe and accessible alternatives like shelters, out of the cold programs, and warming centers, you will find some of our residents walk the streets all night to prevent being harmed or simply to keep circulation going. Prolonged unsheltered existence causes sleep deprivation, resulting in existing physical and mental health challenges being exacerbated. It is so easy to turn a blind eye to the need once we are safe at home. We close the door, out of sight, out of mind. It's not in my neighborhood, not in my backyard, not my concern, but it should be. How is it okay to continue to deny any human being basic rights, a safe place to stay day or night, humane conditions, treatment for physical, mental health, and addictions conditions without judgment? It's not too much to ask. Without immediate concrete actions that respect all human life and guarantee the same rights and privileges for all, real live people are being discarded, dismissed, and left to die in the streets. If only we could see the person, an individual, instead of a shadow of their former self, resulting from years of abuse, neglect, tragedy, trauma, and loss. As we pass by, remember, we're talking about someone's mother, father, son, daughter, sibling, grandparent, grandchild, veteran, or friend. Many of these individuals were employed, had homes, have families. Homelessness strips a person of their dignity and self-worth when each day on the street is a struggle to survive. Imagine being judged every day for your state of being, how you look, how you behave, being called derogatory names, ridiculed, or just told get a job. It's not about how you look or speak, but what's inside that counts. A real live person with a heart and soul shattered by life events. Sorry, seconds here. Jeez. Imagine feeling you don't matter to anyone, the sadness, the isolation, the loneliness, and the tears shed. With each day on the street, their spirit is broken and eventually all hope is diminished. Systematic barriers, lack of affordable housing, poverty, and discrimination are the problem, not unhoused people. The reality is there are people sleeping in doorways, on snowbanks, roadsides, alleyways, and even in dumpsters, looking for a warm space to be. They are not welcome anywhere else. We have individuals who commit crime in order to go to jail for winter months. We have individuals discharged from hospitals with nowhere to go except the street. How is that humane? We have individuals with reduced mobility using walkers, canes, wheelchairs, or persons experiencing mental health issues or experiencing psychotic episodes. Others struggling with treatable illnesses, flu, complications of diabetes, heart disease, infections, wounds, many with poor outcomes or even death. Every person matters. Instead of blaming our unhoused residents for their circumstances and implementing unrealistic policies that result in heightened risks of severe injury or death, as a community, we need to recognize changes necessary to prevent undue hardship. We hold all of the power to make the decisions regarding what is best. It is essential that we update our winter emergency procedures and activate them whenever temperatures, including wind chill, reach 0 degrees Celsius or below. We must recognize our unhoused residents are vulnerable and their safety and well-being is in jeopardy and provide a unified regional protocol for extreme cold responses. The age-old difficulty always seems to be cost. Funding for our vulnerable at risk. Think about the healthcare costs, a revolving door for hospitals. Most importantly, think about the cost to human lives when we don't ensure there are measures in place to keep people safe and mitigate permanent harm, or loss of life. It's crucial that immediate action be taken to move forward updating this winter plan and recognize our unhoused residents as vulnerable persons. This very motion was tabled December 11th at the Regional Council meeting, and majority voted not to hear it at that time. Here we are at the end of January, continuing to allow the status quo and defer the matter rather than act on it, which has literally impacted the health and safety of our vulnerable clients. I'm asking council members to acknowledge all of the key points set out in the motion and without delay.
Barbara, I'm going to have to
tonight.
ask you to wind it up if you don't mind, please.
Yeah,
Thank
that's
you.
it. I'm asking you, without delay, to commit tonight to the suggested directions of providing an updated winter emergency plan that will ensure the safety and protection of our unhoused residents from further severe risk or injury or death. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.